Good afternoon. Welcome to Daybreak, to news update on Dominion Television, Ibadan. I am Anulu Akpo Idu. President Bola Tinubu has renewed his call for the establishment of state police and full implementation of local government autonomy, emphasizing that these reforms are essential to tackling insecurity and strengthening grassroots governance. Speaking at the All Progressives Congress APC National Caucus meeting at the Presidential Villa in Abuja, Tinubu urged governors and party leaders to exercise flexibility, tolerance and direct engagement in governance, stressing that those in authority must take responsibility for development in their state and local government. He disclosed that he had recently assured international partners, including leaders from the United States and Europe, that Nigeria would move towards state policing. Tinubu also challenged governors to comply fully with the Supreme Court ruling granting financial autonomy to local government, noting that such autonomy would be meaningless without direct funding. The House of Representatives has constituted an ad hoc committee to investigate alleged discrepancies between the tax reform bills passed by the National Assembly and the official gazetted version currently in circulation across government agencies. This development followed the demand by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) that the federal government further postpone the take-off date of the new tax law, earlier scheduled for January 1, 2026, by an additional 6 months. The opposition party said the postponement had become necessary in light of an alleged illegal alteration of the law after its passage by the National Assembly. Emphasizing the gravity of the allegations, the Speaker of the House, Tajuddin Abbas, announced the constitution of a 7-member ad hoc committee to probe the matter and submit its findings to the House for further legislative action. Moving on, troops of Operation Hardin Kai, OPHK, have foiled an early morning attempt by terrorists to infiltrate the Bita area of Borno State from the Mandara Mountains. During the operation, several insurgents were neutralized, dealing a significant blow to the terrorist operational capability. According to a statement by the Media Information Officer of the Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Hardin Kai, Lieutenant Colonel Sani Uba, shared on the Nigerian Army's X handle that the incident occurred at about 12:30 a.m. on Thursday. Troops supported by advanced surveillance systems detected the movement of the terrorists as they advanced toward the area. Acting with tactical restraint, the troops allowed the insurgents to move into an effective engagement range before launching a coordinated defensive fire that thwarted the infiltration attempt. The All Progressives Congress APC has announced the defection of Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the ruling party APC. The announcement was made on Wednesday by the APC National Chairman Professor Nentawe Iwada during the party's 14th National Caucus meeting held at the State House Conference Center in Abuja. Iwada said the development means that all states in the North Central geopolitical zone are now governed by the APC. The participants of this year's Christmas Fiesta of Dominion Broadcast Group have expressed their utmost joy, describing the station as a rare one in Oyo State with fascinating equipment. Speaking with Dominion News, some teachers in their speech stated that the experience at the station shows a clear difference from other stations they have been to for the same purpose, stressing that the station ticket of just 3,000 naira comes with a lot more than expected.
There's a big difference, a huge difference. I'm so surprised that we can see this kind of thing here. I'm very, very happy to be here. The money we paid is lower than what we are seeing. It's lesser than what we are seeing. The ones we've been through, they tried, but this one, kudos.
Yeah, being here, in fact, is a great moment for me that I really wish for again and again, because it's been a while I go out and have fun like this. In fact, coming in here, because we had access into the control room, we went into every section here, especially the TV sections, where news was being showed out there. In fact, I really enjoyed it. I know and I can tell everyone out there that it goes beyond the amount paid. And the fun we've been having here ever since we came here, in fact, it's been tremendous.
Meanwhile, some students equally expressed their joy, wishing for another time out at the station.
I experienced a lot. Like, I would like to come to Dominion Television again. I would like to come back to this place again. I had a lot of experience. The bicycle to the studio. When we got inside, everything was like as if we're in heaven.
I love dancing and I dance. I also love drumming and I also drum. I like the dance competition here and the weather is cool.
The participants of this Christmas fiesta stand a chance of meeting with their own air personalities of all time and win different gifts amongst other exciting things to make it memorable. And now on the foreign scene, Sudan's top general Abdel Fattah al-Burhan met with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi in Cairo amid growing pressure to resolve the war in Sudan. Burhan's meeting with el-Sisi came after the Sudanese general held talks with Saudi officials in Riyadh earlier this week. United States envoy Massad Boulous was also in Riyadh at the same time and met with Saudi officials. There was no public announcement that Burhan met with the American official, but in a statement after the meeting, the Egyptian presidency affirmed its support for Sudan, but also rejected the establishment of any parallel entities or their recognition, considering this a violation of Sudan's unity and territorial integrity. President Donald Trump has suspended the Green Card Lottery program, which previously allowed Claudio Neves Valente to enter the United States. The decision was confirmed by Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem, who stated that the suspension was carried out at the direction of President Donald Trump. She noted that the United States Citizenship and Immigration Service (USCIS) had been instructed to pause the program. Valente, a Portuguese national, is believed to be responsible for separate shooting incidents at Brown University and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology (MIT). The attacks reportedly left 2 students and 9 other individuals injured. And talking sport, the Asian Football Confederation (AFC) has banned Indian club Mohun Bagan Supergiant from all its competitions and fined the club over $100,000 for refusing to play a match in Iran. Mohun Bagan failed to travel for an Asian Champions League 2 group match against Sepahan in Iran in September, citing concerns over security assurances and medical insurance coverage. In a statement, the AFC Disciplinary and Ethics Committee said the club is banned from the next edition of the Continental Second-Tier Tournament up to the 2027 to 2028 season. You can visit our website on www.dominion.org.ng to watch us live and interact with us. You can also follow us across our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn at Dominion Broadcast, and on X at Dominion Cast. And that ends the news update on Dominion Television. I am Anu Lumakpo Ido. Thank you for watching.